All right, well, James enters the second round with a lot more wear on the playoff tires than the previous 2 seasons when he and the Cavaliers swept the first rounds. This time, 7 games, 41-plus minutes per game, 34 points per game, 30-plus in all 4 wins, and he sounded like a guy who carried his team up a mountain after Game 7.
How does what you saw from Indiana, especially their bigs, translate to what you're going to see next round?
I don't know. I'm burnt right now. I'm not thinking about Toronto right now until tomorrow. I'm ready to go home. I'm tired. I want to go home. So
that was just 2 nights ago.
It's just amazing that some of these reporters, Matt, have been around long enough. Why would you even ask that question to a guy? You just sat there and witnessed him go 45, 9, and 7, and you're going to ask him, is he thinking about DeMar DeRozan? It's virtually impossible. So I'm happy for LeBron to finally keep it real and say, I'm tired, guys. I ain't even thought about him yet. So how could he, Zeke, answer that question, but being honest that he hadn't thought about him?
I love it that a guy right now, at this point in time in his career, is physically and emotionally spent.
Yes.
You know, and when we're watching LeBron James play, there's no question about that he's leaving it all on the floor. And as an athlete, right, as a former athlete, you appreciate a guy that leaves it all on the floor, that when it's time for them to have an interview, they are physically and mentally too exhausted to even answer the question. I mean, that's when you know you've given every ounce that you have to the game, and that's what makes us appreciate him.
Hey, I'm happy to hear that he's a human being, right?
Yes,
that he experiences fatigue like the rest of us, right? Because that hasn't been the case for most of his career. At some point, you got to think that LeBron is going to need some more help, particularly from some of the new additions who were a mixed bag again in Game 7. They got good minutes out of George Hill, who, remember, had missed the previous 3 games in this series. Rodney Hood didn't even take a shot in 7 minutes on the floor. They've got to have him as a complimentary scorer along the way. And you see the numbers for Jordan Clarkson and Larry Nance Jr. Does it matter what combination of guys is productive in this series for them to win, or is it just that they need somebody on a nightly basis, whether it's different people every night or the same person?
I think they need somebody, and it doesn't have to be the same person every night, but they do need a couple of people that need to step up. And I ask myself this question: if I was playing with LeBron James now, understanding how he plays, and if I was Hood or Hill or Nance or whoever, right, I would be in the gym every single day practicing, working on my shot, because I know I'm going to get limited touches. And I'm only going to get, you know, a small sample size of shots.
Catch and shoot threes.
Yeah, I'm not getting 15 shots.
Right.
I'm only getting, 2 or 3 shots. So I'm going to be in the gym working. So when I get my 2 or 3 shots, I'm going to knock them down, because my 4 to 6 points is going to be the difference in us winning or losing.
You know, LeBron James has said he needs more from Kevin Love, who was their second leading scorer in that first round. What does that look like if they're going to win this series?
I don't mind him calling Kevin Love out as long as Kevin Love is ready for that responsibility. When LeBron says, okay, we're going to throw you the ball down the post a couple possessions, make sure you get something out of it. Clarkston, Hood, and those guys, to Zeke's point, on days off, they need to be in the gym. First, I take it back. In the locker room first, watching film, Zeke, seeing where these shots are coming from.
Yes.
Then now go into the gym and getting those shots, getting those spots, because LeBron has proven to us for 15 years, if you get in those spots, the ball will be right on time, right on the money. You just have to lock and load, knock down the shots, and shoot it with confidence. The last part of that, Matt, how does Dwayne Casey play LeBron early in the ball game? Is LeBron in attack mode? I'm serious, Tyler. Dwayne Casey.
Well, how does he defend him?
Yes, how does he defend LeBron? If he's double-teamed him early, now those guys are getting easier shots early in the ball game.
Right.
Are you making LeBron be in attack mode? Now he's coming downhill. Now you have to double-team him. Now those shots come even easier.